This is a video tutorial on how to post an article at www.wordpress.org. WordPress is an open source blog publishing application and can be used for basic content management. The first thing you need to do is to find a web host and get great hosting while supporting WordPress at the same time. Next, download and install WordPress with a 5-minute installation. Finally, consult the documentation and become a WordPress expert yourself. You need to log in into the administration panel first. This is considered the brain behind your website, the place where you can let your creativity explode, writing brilliant prose and designing the best and most lovely website possible. From the administration panel, from the top of the screen menu, choose View Site. This is where you are going to spend your time. Take time to look at the site before you get into the changing of things and figuring out how all of this works. It is important to see how the default WordPress theme is laid out and works. Consider this the test drive before you start adding on all the special features. This layout is called the theme. It is how your website is presented. This is the default style of WordPress. Along the site, you will see some titles and links. This is your sidebar menu. Within the main middle section of the page is the post. At the bottom of the page is the footer. As you can see on the post, there is a title, and below it are some information. This is called the post metadata and contains information about the post such as the date and time the post was made, the author and the categories the post is in. The footer says that your blog is proudly powered by WordPress, but you can also edit it later. Back to the sidebar, you will see different sections with information. Among this, you may find a list of pages, categories, archives, calendar, and dates. This is the part of the menu or navigation panel that people will use to move around the site, visiting posts from different categories or time periods. For now, you only have one post. It is residing within a page that is laid out as your home page or the front page. If you click on the title of the post, it will take you to the specific page for that post. The first page or home page of your site features the most recent posts on your site. Each post title will link to the actual page of the post. Some theme designers design their single post pages to look different from the home page. By clicking on the title, you are taken to another web page that looks different from the home page. Posts are usually stored in categories so you can keep related topics together. Right now, you only have one category but will soon want more. Click on the single category that appears on the sidebar of the home page. You are now in a page that has been generated to display only the posts within that category. Again, take a look at the layout and see how it may be different from the home page and the single post. Do the same with the archives. You may only have one post, but look at how the pages are laid out. They may or may not change, but look at all of it to see how it all works. All of these changes are created from only a few files called template files. All good websites come from a good plan. Sounds redundant, but it's true. If you want to create a good and solid website, you need a good and solid plan. I know it's hard to do, and I know you want to keep poking and playing with this exciting program, but it is time to take a break away from your computer and turn to the old paper and pen. That's right, we're going back in time to when people actually wrote things down. On a piece of notebook or paper, or whatever is lying around, describe your site. Take 5 to 20 minutes to come up with a purpose for your site, or better yet, call it your mission statement. And then answer the following questions. What am I going to do with this? Who is going to read this? What kinds of information will I be posting? Why am I doing this? Who am I doing this for? How often am I going to be posting and adding information? Now compile this information into a paragraph so it looks like this website will be dedicated to X, Y, and Z and cover the topics of A, B, and C. The audience will be ... I will be adding post every ... about this. I am doing this because, and so on. Understanding the timelines of the information you want to present on your site helps you organize the information on your website. Your website is organized by several different methods. If the date of when you posted the information is critical to the success of the page, then having links to your posts referenced by date is important. If the information itself is more important and timeless, then having your post referenced by category is the best choice. As you lay out your website on paper, consider whether you want both categories and dates, or just one of them in your sidebar. What information you have and how you want to help the user find the information is critical to your website design. Deciding the information you want to share. As you think about what information the user will need to know, you have to consider what information you're willing to share with them. The information may include how to contact you, what the purpose of the site is, who you are, and what your expertise is. Part of the fun of WordPress is the ability to have viewers leave comments on your site. It creates a dynamic interchange between you and the viewer. Do you want comments on your posts? Comments on posts come in a variety of forms, from pats on the back, like "good job, like the post," to extensive conversations and commentary about the posts turning into long chats. Or maybe you're seeking comments that add to the information you've posted. How you present your comment form and whether you do or not invites people to comment. Responding to comments and moderating them can also take up a lot of time. If they are critical to your site, then include them and consider how you want them presented. Go back to your test site. The finished post created at the time of installation includes sample comment. You can make a few comments yourself on the post you created. Take a look at how they are laid out and consider how you might want them to look to fit into the design and layout of your site. Type in your chosen title and the body of your article. Below the body, you will find a box intended for excerpts. These are optional handcrafted summaries that can be used in your theme. Next is the trackbacks. Trackbacks are a way to notify legacy blog systems that have been linked them. If you link other WordPress blogs, they will be notified automatically using pingbacks. No other actions necessary. On the Publish box, you can post your article immediately, or you can schedule it according to your preferred date and time. Below it, you will find a text box for tags. Just like what we have told you in How Pages, tags in WordPress works in the same way. Choose a category for your article. If you don't have any category yet, just click on Add Category and decide on the title of that category. You can also notify your friends on Twitter about your new post. Finally, fill in the needed information for search engine optimization. Just type in the title, a brief description, and the keywords. Once you are done, you can now schedule your post or publish it immediately.